Stone, what's up, brother? What's going on, man? Good to see you. Great day, awesome day. Awesome, Stone. Tell me. What's going on? Pull the stream up on my phone here. So I can see what's happening. So I had a pretty good day as well. Up 1,400 on the My Funded Future starter accounts, up 1,000 on each one of the PAs. So, oh, nice, Stone. Hey, $100, $100 a day. It's good money. I didn't know you were trading a personal account. Hey Frank, what's going on? Yeah, either one, Frank. Hey! Stone with the $4.99. Dude, I really appreciate you, man. Let's give it up for Stone. Hey Keegan, what's going on, man? Alfred, what's happening? How's it going, guys? Pretty good day, huh? Pretty wild market. I didn't really trade much after this morning. Maybe I should have. This afternoon looked wild. Should make for an interesting nighttime sesh. I gotta turn on my lights, huh? My streaming lights, so you guys can see me. There we go. There we go. Let there be light. Hey, Jamelia, what's going on? Good to see you, Jamila. Amelia, what's happening? Jamelia and Amelia in the house. Today I lost my first Apex funded account, but I know it's part of the game. Yes, Frank, it absolutely is. It's part of the game. Sorry to hear that, though. It always feels terrible when you lose a funded account. you know? Jamillionaire. Hey, Jay, what's going on? Yeah, definitely part of the game, Frank. You know, a lot of times, like, we forget, like, how small these accounts are, right? Like, these accounts are so small. And, you know, the drawdown, there's not much drawdown. So I hope everyone else did all right today. Quite the wild day, really. Which seems like normal. Funny, it's like I didn't even watch the markets. I just stayed. Once I hopped off stream today, I traded a little bit more, maybe like 20-30 minutes after I took a little break. And then that was pretty much it. And I went to the gym and went and got lunch. And yeah, I didn't even know what happened in the market. But finished green today on all the funded accounts. Still waiting on my Pro Plus account from Take Profit Trader. And I need to flip few more days to get my couple more pro accounts. I got 3 of them that I need to get activated. So I still have 6 evals. I'll buy more when they go 90% off again. Yeah, Frank, that's the best way to do it for sure. And if Apex goes 90%, then Buellanox will do the same. So that's the time to load up. And the nice thing about Buellanox is that it's recurring monthly. So, you know, you pay like 15, 16 bucks for those evals. And if you fail them, then you can just wait. And they'll rebill at 15 bucks. That's what I'm waiting on, a few of those right now. Let's see. Let me get my funded Take Profit Trader fired up. Yeah, if you missed the morning stream, we caught a nice 100-point winner. We caught a few nice trades actually this morning on stream. What's going on, Kid Poker? What's up, buddy? Trump market strikes again. Yeah, apparently. I don't know if this was because of Fed Powell or what was going on. All right, markets are open, guys. Small gap up. Trying to get your flips out of the way to hit the gym. Yeah, I hit the gym pretty hard today myself, Helford. Oh, trade of 8 acting up here. All right, market is open. Hey, 00 Kevin, what's happening? Design Nub, what's up? John Walk in the house. Thanks guys tuning in tonight. Oof, I'm getting a lot of delay with Trade of 8. Boy, Trade of 8 is really acting up, guys. Guys, Trade of 8 is acting up bad. Just be careful. I didn't even want to be in 2. It's not an eval anyway, I'm short. East. Well, I got some wicked lag. I pushed the button twice. Stopped out there. That was quick. Down 500 points, maybe a bounce. That's what I just tried to do, Alfred. It was delaying wicked. Oh well. Let's move to this one. Yeah. Just look at gold. Wow, gold is pumping still. Hey Dean, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I'm on the web version, Frank. Yeah, that was nasty. That's alright, that was just on an eval. All right, pushing higher here. 18,426. Yeah, just go long gold every night. Just push the long button, mark it in, for sure. Yeah, I know it's crazy with gold. Okay, there's sauce with the 6 p.m. open every day. Yeah, there's definitely something with definitely something wrong with Trade of 8 though. It's delayed like crazy, even marketing in. Hey Daryl, what's going on? You use the trading view with trade of 8? Yeah. Yeah, gold is just ripping higher. I mean, it's just unbelievable what gold's done. Look at the daily chart on gold. Yeah, lagged for you too, Complex? Yeah. We got a small gap down here. Let's see, how many points? Approximately 10 points or so left. All right, man, go get those gains in at the gym. 2 past TPT evals, 125K and 150K. Nice, Alfred. Get those take profit trader daily payouts incoming again. Appreciate you guys been using my take profit code PINE, all caps. Appreciate whoever you are. Yeah, complex DNA. Yeah, I've pretty much been slaying the take profit traders myself this year. Waiting on a Pro Plus account, the live account still. Haven't heard anything. I've filled out the paperwork and it's been about 5 days, 4 days, 5 days. So, who do you trade with right now, Complex? Eric, what's going on? Hit the goal in 150K this morning. Just need to get 2 more days on that. Oh, 150K account. That's going to be nice. Big dog. Mainly Apex and Tradeify. Nice. I like those too. Yo, Honest Take in the house. What's going on? Bouncing off the VWAP here, 395s. Yeah, Alfred crushes it, guys. He's a habitual daily payout receiver. All right, put in an inside bar here. Do we take it? Makes me hesitant because we still got the gap down here, down below. Which makes me a little nervous, but... Can we just rip up? Kid Poker says. Taking notes, complex DNA. I wanted 5 TPT Pro pluses, but whenever I get my 5th account, I blow oversizing day 2. Oh, yeah. Hey, his Royal Trades in the house. What's going on? Our trader's crashing too, so rhythmic issues and Tradeovate issues. So I'm having a bit of Tradeovate lag, nothing major, but there is a lag. So just be cautious, guys. Alfred also had a lag, and so did complex DNA. So. Hey Jose, what's going on? Yeah, makes me hesitant to try for a long. I will try to take a short probably. Actually, I will take either one, I think, on this break. Just because systematic trade that I've been doing. Head back up, Kid Poker says. You think we're going to 17,800? We could. Short. Sorry, kid. But if I was you, you guys know what to do. Don't follow my trades. But if you were, I'd be fading me. Although this morning, if you guys faded me, you lost a lot of money. But I'm on this 25K eval. Might as well go. Let's see if I got this account here. I'll go short in that account as well. Don't do funny stuff, just come down and fill the gap, please. Fill the gap and then do whatever you want. Go up, down, in between, whatever. Feel like we're full watching gold here. I know, gold has just been crazy. I should be trading more gold as well, designed up. It's probably in a NASDAQ addict. Can't believe this is dumping, Kid Poker. Yeah. 60-hour trader, what's going on? Mad Moxie in the house. Chris, 18369. Let's go. 369. Yeah, I'll take that. Short 2, tightening 18350s. Oh, everyone's short. It makes me nervous. Wow. Did you guys see that? What was that? What the fuck was that? All right. Oh, Chris, it did do 370. Oh, man. I think we could get it, Chris, but I don't think that 370 is gonna hold. That was crazy. You made too much money, Jay. Now I gotta lose money. I hate that. And that's hard to lose money for some reason. It always seems to go green when you're trying to lose money to get a consistency. Coach Fred in the house. What's going on, buddy? Still down on this eval a little bit, even after that big move. I had that trade evade glitch. Ended up 2 contracts short. I wanted to be short, but ended up getting a pretty big stop out there, the first trade. So Tradeify, the website is lagging. Yes, gap is filled, Jose. Yeah, we just got out of Michael. Just got out of our short for, I don't know, 30 points. So really good day on the PAs. Finished about up 1,000 on each one of these. They're all looking really good. 55,000 on this PA. 56,300 on this PA. And I have like 7 more that I need to activate, but I'm just kind of like slowing my roll a little bit. The My Fund Future starter account's looking really good. $1,400 day on each one of those funded accounts, so not a bad day. I want to thank Dell Stone in the house for the $4.99 right off the rip for the super chat. Thank you, Mr. Stone. And smash the like button for me, guys. This is the easiest way to support the channel. Besides using my codes, it's just smash the like button and being here. Cranston, what's going on? All right, still pushing down here. Sip of water, dry. Alright, the gap is filled. We started with an opening gap. Take a look at gold too. Gold is just ripping higher still. Check out YM. Still holding tight there, Chris? Waiting for that 69. Is that a bear flag on the... Not really. That's not my definition of a bear flag, Eric. Some people might have different opinions on a bear flag, bull flags, but see if I can find one. This is kind of one, in my opinion. So you get the big flagpole here, the bearish flag, and then you get the, oops, kind of get the, you know, this thing going on. It's not very defined, but, and then the break of it there. Did you see them better on smaller time frames? Like 2 minute, 3 minutes, things like that. You see them better. All right, pushing that VWAP. These holidays, they always get in my way when I'm trying to win at something. Yes. Yeah, bank. I'm sure it's open for... I'm not sure how late it's open Friday or what, but... I don't know if anyone else knows, but... Stock market's closed. I know that. Futures, I don't know if they're open until like noon or what. Market's closed the whole day, Friday. Everything's closed. Huh. Okay. Everything's closed. You said you were aggressive on evals to pass them. How many days does it take for you to pass 50k eval on average? Vincent, usually 1 day. one day. One day or 2 days if there's a 50% consistency. Markets at the moment have a fairly tame VIX at 32 compared to last week or the week before, but the Fed said basically the thing will still get worse before it even gets better. Yeah, if we start getting tanking again, start getting the big push down, bearish market type stuff, then we'll get the, you know, some extreme volatility again. It's not really, Vincent. Like, you go in, so on Apex accounts, like when they're running like 90% off, so they're like $15, I just do 10 contracts for like 15 points, and that's a pass, right? It's not financial advice or what I recommend, but that's what I do. So generally, like, all these accounts that I passed here were all basically like one trade. I'll even, maybe even shows, I don't know. I don't remember what I did. Let's see. I don't know if it'll show it or not. Hello. Okay, maybe not. Oh man. Everything's lagging out on me. Sorry guys. Can't even sign back into Trade Debate. What the heck's going on? There it goes. Boy, yeah, everything's so slow. I don't know, I'll try to pull it up on the side here. Futures don't open Thursday night. And the clear, okay, thank you guys. Thank you Alfred and Chris for that. John Ragazzo, market orders, yeah. I just mark it in. Usually on something like that, or I wait for a break of an inside bar or something and look for a quick 15 points. That's what I do. And clearly the big players know we average guys do not, hence why we skyrocketed before the end. Yeah, sure, Jose. It seems often as long as you buy them, burn them. Market or them by, did I use? Oh yeah, no, they're not no full-time trader. What's going on, buddy? No, not 90% off right now. 80% off though, guys. All right, pushing up higher here. Above the VWAP. Yeah, it does. It is annoying, Amelia. I watch out to the grill and they're 90% off. Oh yeah, no, 80% off, guys. Use code PINE. Appreciate you guys. A few of you guys used my code today. I really appreciate that. Supporting my channel. It's the easiest way to support my channel, just by using my codes. Well, the easiest way is just being here and smashing the like button. That's the easiest way, but yeah. Appreciate you guys using my codes. Buellanox, Apex, and Take Profit Trader. Use code PINE. Tradeify, you gotta use my link, and the default code. Alright, I'm trying to pull up the, I wanted to show you. So yeah, so anyways, I usually wait to, like, when I pass those accounts in one shot, it's usually during the market open. I don't do it during news anymore. I used to do it, but the platform seems to freeze during the news, so I don't do that anymore. And I only do it with the cheap ones, guys. Like, I don't do it with the $119 ones and things like that. I actually try to, like, I usually pass those in like 2 days, but like, I'm not full porting with all contracts. I might take a few trades with like 1 or 2 contracts, minis, to pass them. So, but like Buellanox and Apex, yeah, no, I send them. I send those puppies. Yeah, it's much different than when I used to pass the top step accounts when there were step 2s or 2 steps. And does anyone remember how long it was? It was like 18 days or something like crazy like that. It took you to pass an eval or a combine back then. It was insane. Yeah, it's not easy. Like, so I have passed them on news before, and I usually do it with YM, like the big news events, like CPI or something. I'll use like YM. It's a little trick instead of the NASDAQ. It seems to be a lot smoother. So, hey, Evan, what's going on? Sure I didn't pronounce your name right, but yeah, I'll show you right here. So like on this demo, well, on this account that I passed here, 3019, I went in 10 contracts. It shows 2 trades, but it's actually 1. And yeah, I just went in full. I don't know why it shows 20, but yeah, it just shows the same fill price. I don't know why it's showing that, but yeah, 1 minute and 38 seconds. Full port. But yeah, that's how I do it. Pretty much Jamelia, except on Fridays. I've been taking Fridays off for my own sanity. But yeah, this morning we traded market open. But I'm pretty consistent about trading. Well, this is like my time slot. Most the 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern. But yeah. I've been trading market open quite a bit, unless I'm traveling or something. Been trying to get 2 streams in a day. Trying to get that grind in. Yeah, we had a pretty good session this morning. I was really happy with my trading. So happy I just decided, like, I'm not going to trade the rest of the day. I'm really getting anxious for my take profit trader accounts. If you guys know, you guys have been following me this year, I've been crushing the daily payouts. So, and then I ended up blowing some, and then I blew some of the pro accounts, but then they liquidated me and moved me to Pro Plus. So I've been waiting for that Pro Plus account. So I've kind of been sitting on my hands with Take Profit Traders, and I really would like to get some of those back, but I gotta wait a few more days. Caleb, what's going on, buddy? Mr. Hami is living the life. It's truly incredible what trading can bring you. For anyone struggling, just stick with it. Yes, full-time trader. Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I'm not the best trader in the world or anything, but I'm pretty freaking stubborn. You know, and I just never gave up on this stuff. I think that's the key, you know. Because it definitely, like, it amazes me, like, even like 0 Day J or some of you guys, like, you're like, oh, I got a payout, and you've been trading for a month or a few months, and I'm like, holy cow, it took me 3 years to get a payout. It's insane. Yeah, just stubborn and keep your expenses as low as possible. And I've made a lot of mistakes, man. Hey, thank you for the sub, Jay. Sorry if I missed you guys. If you guys just subbed, I'm sorry if I missed your the alert or whatever. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate it, man. We have a lot of J's. My name is Jay too. Jason, but yeah, that's true, Chris. I think people are getting better, for sure. I think there is some traders and influencers on YouTube even that are getting pretty good. Getting pretty good. They're pretty good traders. Sorry, I had me distracted, Kevin. Kevin had me distracted. You look like a Jason, he says. I know, Alfred. I couldn't believe it when I got my first payout. The good old days of Apex, when you can make $2,600 and get $2,000 payout. Yeah. Okay, I'll explain that trade. Actually, I made a short video. Did you see my short video, Donna? But I'll explain it. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't catch my trade this morning. Where the heck is it? It was right here. Basically the short off this Harami candle. 940. So my thinking was we came up, we attempted to fill the gap up here. We put in pretty much a double top, really. Put in this Harami candle, and I took the short here off this Harami. And looking to fill this candle here, 425. Oh, you don't have power. And yeah, I ended up taking profit down here. So from here down to here, it was a few ticks under 100, to be fair. But hey, who's counting? But yeah, that was the trade. I even I'll even give a shout out. Terry Trades 100. Follow Terry Trades 100 on YouTube. She made this short for me today. Up 543 on this account, trading the micros. Gotta get the quality a little bit better. Gotta figure out how to do that, but. So yeah, so if you guys are just tuning in, so my thinking, this is kind of an I think trade.
we did put it in a bit of a harami here, but kind of put it in a double top. We started to fill this gap here. We rejected back down off the double top, but back below the VWAP. And I kind of had a bias that we were going to take back this giant 425 candle. So that was kind of my thinking. So that's basically it. And when I got in, I was like, oh, I can't really get in the mini because if I wanted to place my stop up above, it was going to be 40, 50 points. So I hopped in with 4 micros. And,
that was it?
Yeah.
That was the trade this morning. Banger. Just gave myself a plug. Yeah, no, thank you, Terry, for making that short for me today. Because I was like, I don't know, I struggle with that stuff. I struggle how to like edit stuff. I'm not very good at it. I need people. Oh, this, yeah, Kevin. Still holding those Walmart puts. Take me to Valhalla guy. Oh, nice. Oh, Donna, it was, what time was it? It was, I don't know if you caught it, 9:40 a.m. Eastern time. Oh, the Tradeovate indicator. So this is the indicator right here. One of our subscribers made. Jay. It's by Ed of the Woods Harami. So EOTW Harami, and it makes these Harami candles because I trade Haramis and I trade inside bars, which are inside bars technically a Harami too, but I kind of separate them when I call them out. So the pink ones is the Ed of the Woods Harami. He was nice enough to make an indicator for us. And the inside bar, LDT inside bars, is a community indicator as well. So they're all free indicators, but this one I've been using forever. Sherry. Awesome. I received 2 payouts from Bulenox today. Blew my take profit. Yeah, that's not good. That sucks, but hey, take profit trader was my kryptonite for the longest time, Sherry. Until it wasn't, right? Like all last year, I gave up on take profit trader. I was like, oh, I just can't get it. It's a psychological barrier, you know? It's because you know you can get daily payouts. It messes with you. But after a while, I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. And started getting over that trailing threshold as fast as possible. And it's been working for me. I wish I could make this smaller. And still show. It's annoying. It takes up too much of my screen. I don't like it. I'm anxious to hear if the guy had the 2 big windfall 50K trades ever got paid at Bulenox. Oh, I don't know. I mean, if it's a windfall trade, I don't know. They have consistency though, full-time trader. They have a consistency rule. But congratulations, Sherry. You're not alone. You're not alone, the people that struggle with take profit trader. But congratulations on the 2 Bulenox payouts though. That's awesome. I need an inside bar indicator on Top Step X. Yeah, Lucky Yang, yeah. I don't know, maybe. Hit him up. I think there's a way to But yeah, it makes them so much easier to see, that indicator, and I struggle with the other platforms as well. We're kind of just chopping this VWAP right now. We made a pretty nice trade. Our first trade was really bad, and then we made a really nice trade on two. Excuse me, sorry. Two Apex evaluations here. This one was down $1,200 or something like that. So got some of that back. Now I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens here. I almost feel like taking the VWAP bounce, but we are kind of floating down if you kind of look at this trend line here. Nice to see a break above it, perhaps, for the continuation to the highs. It's kind of what I'm thinking here. I struggled the most when TPT had the hard breach deal. Yes, that is true, Alfred. I do forget about that, and it's amazing that, like, there was times where I could not stop myself from hitting that daily loss limit. It was ridiculous. And it shows a complete lack of discipline. But yes, I agree with you. And now I like the 25K accounts because the daily loss limit is gone. So for me, I kind of like the 25K accounts on Take Profit Trader. After they removed that, I just had to work my sizing. Yes. Thank you, Amelia. It is 30. Forget. I need to write notes. 0 days got that note thing. Smart. 40% consistency. Amelia, I'm Buellanox. So yeah, right now Buellanox, guys, is 83% off. Apex 80% off, and you can use code PINE for Buellanox. Appreciate the support. If you guys do want the end of day on Buellanox, and you want to like to help support my channel, I got the 75% off. If you want to use Pine 75, but the option ones, which is the intraday, so it's essentially just like Apex. It's 80% off, 83% off. I mean, so appreciate the support on that. Or if you want the 10,000 swing account for Buellanox, 75% off, Pine 75. Which I think is Zabak is trading that, if I'm not mistaken. Sure, he's lurking in the background somewhere. Trading that Buellanox 10,000 swing account. Don't know much about it myself. I just remember the Top Step swing accounts back in the day, the micro swing accounts. You guys remember those? I remember passing a few of those actually. Never got a payout on them, but I had 5-day payout streak, and then day 6 hit DLL by being overconfident and opening a heavy position right away. Yeah, and then it blows the account. It was a hard breach. That was the thing about Take Profit Trader. They had that hard breach daily loss limit, which, like, I don't mind daily loss limits. Like, I like them, like, especially with my funded futures. It's, you know, it saves my account sometimes. Methodical Man was showing how much it saved his account a few times. I've showed Terry Trades how much the daily loss limit saved her account on my funded futures. I'm gonna give her a plug right now just because she was so nice about making me a little short video today, sharing it with me. So yeah, you can see where she's hit daily loss limit multiple times on this 50K My Funded Future account, but yet her winning days are much larger than her daily loss limits. And so it just keeps kind of grinding up. So nice little equity curve going on there. And she still has the account, as far as I know, and it's still up to like $9,000. So, and it's been like 2 months. So absolutely amazing there. Follow Terry Trades 100 on X. Zabak, yes, Buellanox swing accounts is perfect. It's like having a $1,000 personal account. Thank you, Zabak. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, 10K Buellanox swing account, you can use Pine75. Zabaka has one, and he is still trading it. Yes, I know about the consistency at Buellanox. Got a few payouts, no really big ones though. Full-time trader, nice. Hey, Pineapple Pete, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. I stream just about Sunday night through Thursday night, 6 to 8. And then I stream most week during the New York Open, like most weekdays. So like usually like 9:30 to like 11:30 or so in the morning. Except Fridays. I take Fridays off from streaming. But I'm back Sunday night, so I still don't really get a 3-day weekend, but appreciate your sub. Shown slow and steady. DLL is like getting a second chance at not being a degenerate. Yes, Amelia. And that's the problem. Like the accounts that I don't have DLL on, like sometimes I can't save myself. You know? I think because a lot of us are very competitive, us as traders, and like I was a former athlete. I'm sure there's tons of former athletes or whatever, and you get that competitiveness built into you, and you don't want to lose, right? You don't want to walk away on a red day. But walking away on a red day is the most important thing when it comes to trading. You know, it is the most important thing. The best loser wins, right? You gotta walk away on those red days. And it's so hard because we want to win. We want to win all the time. So, anyways. Kind of just chopping this VWAP still. Not really seen anything. I never have a red day because I buy a reset till it's green. That's right, Chris. That's the nice thing about prop firms compared to a personal account. Personal account is a zero-sum game. Can be, you know, so you gotta be careful. Prop firm, you can buy a reset. That's my biggest hurdle, accepting a red day. I'll always try to fight back to green. Sometimes it works, sometimes it leads to misery. Yes, Daryl. And when you get back to green, breaking your own rules, or you know, going in way too oversized to get back those losses, and I'm guilty of all this stuff. So that's the recipe to blow up eventually, right? That's the recipe. Looks like a trend change coming. What are you thinking, long or short playing games? Kind of got battling two trend lines here. Kind of got like this thing going on, like this thing going on. Kind of looks like it's just gonna compress and bust right out of this VWAP somewhere. Can you explain your trading and setup style if you want? Thanks in advance. Yeah, so real quick, I'll just throw in something for you. you want to check out that video, Pineapple Pete, I'll pin it to the top. It's just a quick little strat video that I made. I tried to make it as fast and as quick and as brief as possible. But that kind of just explains the setups that I generally take. And then I take a lot of discretionary stuff, you know? Like this morning was a lot of discretion. You know, but those are that's the basic strats. I pinned it to the chat if anyone wants to check that out. Sure, I'm worried about a little upsweep. Fine, I used to do stand-up comedy, and taking a loss is like a joke bombing. You want to make it work, but sometimes you have to try something else. So Alfred, I'm glad you mentioned that you used to do stand-up comedy, because I noticed on your X you had a link or something, said this is stand-up comedy or something like that. So I was actually checking out your stuff. I didn't want to tell you, I didn't want to think that I was creeping on you, but yeah, I love it. I take it you don't do it anymore though. But yeah, I'm a huge stand-up comedy fan, man. There was one joke you did, something about MasterCard. Something like you had a joke about MasterCard I thought was funny. I don't know, it's coming to mind. But yeah, pretty awesome, man. That takes a lot to get up on stage and do stand-up, dude. That takes a lot of courage. A lot of courage. But I love going to like local comedian shows, like the small clubs that we have, and we have really small clubs where there's like 5 people in the audience and stuff. And yeah, I love doing that stuff. Going to check out those guys. I just love it. But yeah, man. It is like bombing. I didn't mean to put Alfred on the spot, but yeah, you love yeah. Who's my favorite comics? Well, currently I like Tom Segura. I like Bobby Lee. I like Ricky Gervais. I like Carlin. Of course, Chris Rock. Like, those are probably my favorites. I like Miss Pat. I like Christina P, I mean. Ron White. Kill Tony. I love all the Kill Tonys. Shane Gillis, yeah, super funny on the SNL the other day. Bill Burr, yeah, love Bill Burr. But yeah, love Eddie Murphy. The old Eddie Murphy stuff, love that stuff. Oh, Dave Chappelle. Love Dave Chappelle. You got to meet Bill Burr, Chris Tucker, Miss Pat, a few others. That's so awesome, Alfred. That's so awesome, man. The Tom Segura, yeah, Your Mom's House, the podcast with Segura. Yeah. So we are just chopping this VWAP, guys. Really no trade for me. We are talking comedy, I know. Made a pretty nice trade here on 2 evals. This first one here, we had a lot of trade evade lag, not blaming it. But I ended up with 2 contracts, and yeah, I took a big L on that one, so but made a nice trade here. Oh, dude. Norm McDonald and Dave Attell, yeah, the goats. Two goats right there. I love Attell. So funny. But yeah, I listen to a lot of the podcasts, like Tiger Belly's one of my favorites. This past weekend with Theo Vaughn. And yeah, the Segura. I got to see Segura last summer up here in Maine. I went to the Tom Segura show. I love comedy shows because I get to be home early. They're not like concerts that go on forever. Comedy shows, I can be home and after like 2 hours. The Jerky Boys, that's classic. But yeah, that's pretty awesome, Alfred. Eddie, what's going on? I blew one PA, one TPT Pro today. Oh man, sorry to hear that, Eddie. Not hard to do. And this stuff, that's some big movement, man. Not hard to do, but that's all right, Eddie. Just take some time. You'll be right back on it. Sorry to hear that. Comedy and trading have a lot in common. It's a solo act that takes years to get good at. You might have a great 5 minutes, but can you sustain going longer? Yeah, that's a good point, Alfred. I like that. You been to Bangor? Yeah, Jay, that's where I saw Segura, up in Bangor. That's where I saw Tom. I saw Ron White up there too. Bangor. I'm about an hour from Bangor. Mr. Hand, since it's your time and my time doesn't make it our time. Hey Kamek, what's going on? Alright, Eddie. Show continues. Get back on that horse. You went to Stephen King's house? Nice. John King, very well today, actually. Made... Well, these PAs looking pretty good. Made 1,000 on these PAs right here. So I get this PA up to 5,600. 6,000, I mean. 6,300. And this PA I got up to 5,843. I think I'm on day 4 or 5. And 1,400 on my 3 MyFunded Future Starter accounts. Those are funded accounts, so really good day. Yeah, it is garbage right now, Newts. It is just chopping this VWAP right here. Just right around 18,400, it's just doing nothing. Need some sort of news or something to get this market moving. I blew a TPT Pro in the early chop. Worse is when you know it's going downhill, but still don't step away. Yeah. And the movie Tombstone, Doc Holliday dragging the guy out of the car. Oh, out what? Dragging the guy out by the ear. Newts, thank you for that. Yeah, it does still. I'm gonna change that. Thank you, buddy. Good catch, bud. You're the first person that said that. It's my alter ego. Use my friend's code. Alright, changed it. Thanks, bud. I want to have a comedy trading channel, but Bottom Step TV beat me to it. The Future Three Stooges getting wrecked every day. Oh yeah, Top Step, yeah. If I go back down tonight, came up, did a 50% retreat on the dump. Oh, we're getting some movement now, that guys. Kind of broke out of this little range here. Starting to push down. Yeah, use my friend's code. Oh, walk to. So yeah, so here's something, like, this is not financial advice, but here's something I do sometimes. So Buellanox 25K accounts, the intraday trailing ones, okay? I don't recommend this, but sometimes I do this, okay? So I just go long one during the open. So as soon as the open, like the New York Open, I just hedge them. I go long one and then short the other. 25K accounts. I'm not the only one that does it. On Buellanox, don't do it with any other prop firms. Apex, Buellanox, they don't care. But that's how you can pass them really quick. It does work with 50K accounts, but it doesn't work that great. So I full port them, I hedge them sometimes, and pass them, the 25K ones. Not financial advice, do not recommend it. That's just what I do sometimes. That's all I'll say about that. You short 400? Nice short playing games. Hey, thank you for the sub, Brad 2023. I'm looking for financial advice. But yeah, it does work on 50Ks, but if you look at the 25Ks, because it's a 1-to-1 profit to loss, right? So it's 1,500 loss, 1,500 take profit, or to pass. So, but yes, do not do this with Top Step. Do not do this with any other prop firms or anything. And like I said, I just do that sometimes with Apex, so, and Buellanox. But anyways, yeah, Top Step will ban you for that stuff, guys. Even on the evals. Passing one day, War. But for the most part, guys, I have better luck with passing a PA like I showed you without hedging. Just 10 minis and then whatever it is, like 15 points or whatever. And then I just wait for a setup, like a break of an inside bar, and then I just go short 10 minis. Like this Harami here, I would just go short 10 minis right there. And usually pass it one trade. So, anyways. Banned. Drop the ban hammer. Sometimes, Coach Fred. Sometimes. If you get a lot of volatility, like, boy, like the market a few days ago where it was just whipping back and forth. Like, I don't know if you know, where it was just literally doing this on the DOM. Then you can just push the button and pass. You know, so. Oh, that's too bad, Spooky. I just got paid the other day. It was 3 days ago. It was for 4K, but or 5K, 4K after the commissions. But they're on to you, Smokey. You could also use a grid trade for passing evals as well. if they're waiting for me to blow it, they're crazy. It isn't happening. Right. Exactly. Yeah, don't blow it. So lately I've been trading one account at a time, John. Well, that's kind of a lie. Today I traded my funded futures. I copy traded those accounts. So I guess that's a lie. But when I'm passing evals, it's one at a time. I just do one at a time. When I full port. Yeah, I blew up. I trying to like YOLO like 10 accounts at a time. It's just too much. That adds up way too much. I'm trying to do that stuff. But today I copy traded my funded future funded accounts. So I'll copy trade like within the props, you know. Can I list my accounts and balances so I can catch up? So I only have 2 PAs right now. They're up to 55,843. This one's at 56,336. And my funded future accounts, the 3 of them, I think one's up 2,000 something. The other one's up like, the other 2 are like 1,500 something. And then I'm waiting on my Pro Plus account from Take Profit Trader because I made 10K that one day. And I took out 5,000 of that. And so I'm waiting on a $5,000 Pro Plus account. And I'm currently waiting on 3 TPTs, Pros, to be activated in like a day or 2. So that's what I got going. Oh, I just like them both over Apex. Beelanox over Apex, I just like them both. Beelanox, I feel like there's just no weird drama and the weird consistency rule, like the 30% thing, and you know, that kind of stuff. No, I'm just flipping accounts. So I'm flipping my Pro accounts, but yeah, I'm waiting on my Pro Plus account. I've been waiting for 5 days. 6 days, something like that. And Beelanox is 40% consistency. That's another plus to Newts. Yeah, nothing over. Nothing over 50K accounts in Beelanox for sure. Yeah, a little cheaper on activation. They're basically like the same price. Right, yeah. Exactly, Newts. They don't get into the drama. They pay people. Sherry got paid today. I believe Fred got some Beelanox payouts the other day. I have never gotten a Beelanox payout. Never. Carlos, what's going on? Alright, I finally got my funded. I could not sign into my funded futures for some reason. Show you those accounts. These are all passed. I got a bunch of Apex accounts passed. We are pushing up here, 400s, through the 400s, 18,428. Nice push off that inside bar. I missed it. I was distracted. Made new session highs. Yeah, this is where my my funded future funded starter accounts are sitting at right now. Sitting pretty good. Yeah, you don't want it on Bielanox. Don't get anything over 50K. Micah Trade is murdering Bielanox. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know what that move was. Unreal took profits for 20 points. Can't believe it would come up so soon to stop me out. Oh, Unreal profits. Yeah, that was quite the move. So I'm trying not to chase. It's got me in trouble in the past. I'm not sure seeing any good setups. This was a good setup, and I totally missed it. Obviously, my inside bar strat here. But seems like 5-minute inside bar works really well in Asian session. How about New York session? Yeah, I use it all day. John King. Use it all day long. You know, I don't take every single bar, things like that. There's some discretion with it. Like, I like the haramis. They're basically like reversals, right? Like, this was my 100-point trade today off this harami candle. Took that bad boy down. Then we ended up trying for a short again here at 10-10, and I ended up getting out real quick because we ended up putting in this harami, the second harami here, and started to break it, and I was like, oh, I gotta get out, and I ended up getting out of the short for a small loss. But even like this inside bar break here, it's a pretty good short. I even like this one. So this is something like the harami indicator doesn't calculate because technically the body within the body. But I sometimes look at these haramis, even though it's still inside this candle. Well, it's in this wick. I'll still look at it as valid, and I'll take those sometimes too for shorts. It's just really simple. It's just about managing your risk and sizing appropriately for the size of the stop. So let's take a look at gold. We can take a look at gold. Gold is putting in a giant, I would call this a bear flag-ish pattern, but just it's super ugly. Just kind of floating down in this channel, this bearish channel. But overall, gold is so bullish. We're just kind of floating down. Yeah, Eddie, I agree. I agree, buddy. Oh, nice. Full-time trader. 1.K so far. The difference is, so this is a true inside bar, the gold one, and this one kind of like pushed outside of it and then came back in with the body, within the body of this candle. So that's a harami. Technically the the definition is the same, but just for my own purposes, I call these inside bars because they're truly inside, and then these are haramis. The pink one is an indicator called Ed of the Woods Harami. It's one of our subscribers, but I actually haven't seen in a while. He made this indicator here for us on Trade-of-8, and then yeah. Price action's kind of ugly tonight, in my opinion. I'm really having some FOMO that I didn't take that inside bar. I sort of just missed it. How's everyone else doing tonight? You guys green, red? What's going on? We are mixed so far. Green on one. And red, slightly red on another. What do you trade, Mike? Do you trade 1 minute? What time frame do you trade? Because I guess it's all like what depends on the, you know, depending on the time frame you trade. My buddy just texted me. Trade 1 minute, yeah. Yeah, you 1 minute traders always have opportunities, that's for sure. I have to be a lot more patient with my 5 minutes. I tried trading 1 minute, but man. My buddy just texted me, he went to work and they told him they are under attack and leave to leave the premises. What the heck is that? It's not Wisconsin, is it? Wisconsin? Oh, like a cyber attack or something? Oh no. Oh no. It's crazy. Oh yeah, true, Mike. I tried to make less trades, so I tend to overtrade. I do trade this 1 minute chart here sometimes. I do. But yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, Newts. Basically back to market close, Charles. Yeah. Our Charles. You trade the 100 tick, Kamek? Nice. Alright, putting an inside bar here. Do we take it? Where's our draw? That's the question. Where's the draw? Made new session highs. But yeah, that's crazy news. Yeah, I saw a pretty big jump once I hit 900 newts. So I hit 900 subs, there was a pretty big jump. Yeah, do we take it? Are we going to continue to push higher? Or is this going to be a fake out when we take a downturn and start taking out these gaps down here? 18,000. It's a little scary. Try for maybe a scalp something. Because I'm just kind of thinking, like, where's the draw, though, you know? $100 Asia versus NY is very different, Fred. Yeah. Fred trades the 15 seconds, right? Yeah, 15 seconds. You guys are wild. I can't do it. Almost 4 years of staring at the 5-minute chart. The market is dumb. That's my assessment. It's my hypothesis. The market is dumb. You trade 15-second too playing games? A lot of you guys trading 15-second, 5 seconds. Huh. It's interesting. Take a look at gold here. Be interesting for a trend line break here. I actually might take this. If we can break up above this inside bar, I might try for a long here. I'm gonna try it. Risk 600 bucks. 2 minis on this eval. That would be a nice play if we could break above this trend line, inside bar, push up. You're long gold, Charles. Nice. 50 ticks, 15 seconds, 5 minutes side by side. Very interesting, Coach Fred. You actually use Brian Watt's GOAT chart. Actually, I know what you're talking about, the GOAT chart. 190 tick on NQ with overlapping Keltner channels giving you version bands. I know exactly what you're talking about, design, actually. I used to watch a lot of Brian Watt. Trading on 15-second candles is crazy work to me. I'd be all emotions, yeah. The Sicilian goat. Yeah. I haven't seen him in a while. I guess he's off, right? I guess he's not. Hopefully he's doing all right, Brian Watt. Yeah, I heard I heard it was back. Yeah, he's got terminal cancer, I guess, but oh really? Brian, yeah, Brian Overcash. Check out the NQ there. When we get back-to-back inside bars, I like to take the first one to break. Generally, that's kind of what I've been watching, but you know, Yeah, right, Coach Fred. Yeah, whatever works. You know, that's the thing. Whatever works. I know you get payouts. That's when you know. That's when you know when you have a new trader comes in the chat to troll. Is when you know it's a new trader. It was when they are like, this is the way. This is the way you gotta trade, you know? You have to trade the Sicilian goat chart. It's the only way. It's the only way to make money. And it's like, I know a lot of people make money in this market and they all trade differently. Everyone. It's just kind of funny. All right, pushing back down here to the VWAP. How's our gold trade looking? Not so good. Down 270, but that's okay. Our stop here is, we're risking $600 on this trade, on this evaluation. So we'll see if we can actually get the push up. Kind of like a little fake out right there. But that's all right. Kind of looks like we're kind of curling, but we're still in that downtrend after the initial big push up for the night. We're kind of just in this downwards channel, so we'll see. I don't know. Testing that VWAP there off the inside bar. Only correct way is the way you find that works for each person. Yes, exactly. If you knew the way and were making tons of cash using chart systems, the last place you'd be in some random chat telling everyone about your great secret trading plan. Yes. Exactly. All right, do we bounce off the VWAP in the 400s? Just sitting right at that 400 level, 18,400, that psych level. We are long gold currently, and there goes my chart. All right, back to gold. Doing nothing. Take a look at the 1 minute chart here. Kind of bouncing off that 50. Kind of makes you feel like we're gonna pull back and take out, you know, take back this candle, this giant bullish candle here. But I don't know. Dip to 86s, and then you're looking for the 98s. Yeah, kind of a little wick test off that inside bar, the 86s. Should I say it correctly? There is a person, or used to be, that said his friend gave him some indicator from a market maker. I have no idea if he was serious or not, but still weird. Yes, you wouldn't be on my chat if you were making millions and millions every day, right? He knew a guy that knew a guy that knew a guy. Stone, what's going on? No freak offs tonight. Oh, it was in Nutty's chat? That's funny, Amelia. All right, check out the gold here. Starting to break that trend line. Let's see if we can get a push up. If I end up making millions a day, I'll still watch you, bro. Hey, thanks, Kamek. Hey, we got some rich people in here. We know Uncle Mo's rich. Uncle Mo Lester, who you know he's doing well, at least. Shout out to Uncle Mo. All right, NASDAQ pulling back. We're currently in a gold trade right now. It's like watching paint dry. Created NASDAQ sometimes. Yeah, I guess so, Rayu. I guess so. I don't know. Dude is a huge supporter of the channel and other channels. Stock Tiger, Zero Day J. Just taking a look at the NASDAQ daily chart. Look at the 15. They didn't give me 86 and went straight back up. Yeah. Whoa. There we go. Man, market is tricky today, guys. For me. Tricky tonight. I haven't done too much damage tonight. I'm doing okay, but gold is threatening to stop me out. NASDAQ is continuing to push down here. The yen is ripping. Down she goes. Hey, what's up, G? It was, yeah, I know. I just, God. Too much, I don't know. It really was, G. Inside bar short. Why am I not taking it, you know? The long, the short, just bangers. Instead of messing around with gold over here. That whole move was dirty, 60 hour. I was in the kitchen, didn't see, just Twitter and a few posts last week. Other than that, I don't know. Oh yeah, you're talking about Brian. What? Yeah, we did take the range high. Yep, G, for sure. Currently in this gold long, and it is continuing to drift lower like it has been. It's threatening our stop loss. It is what it is. It'll be about $600 loss on this evaluation. We'll take it. Down slightly from a NASDAQ trade from earlier. Up on this evaluation here. Oops. I didn't know I could do that. That's cool. Up 476 on this eval. This one's down slightly. Not slightly, but it's down. All right, gold. Let's rip it now. Let's rip some faces off. Giant bull flag, our Charles. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta pee. Take a look back at NASDAQ, the NASCrack. Pushing right back up there to the VWAP. Tough day today, more losers than winners. Was down small at the bell, but just got it back on the crazy move. Nice, Brian. Not too bad. Now do 87s. Alright, got a new 15-minute candle opening up here. It's a pretty bullish candle. Take a look at our gold trade here. Starting to look a little better. Starting to look a little better in my opinion. Holy Chop City, another 1200 for take profit. Nice. Save some money for me, Smokey, over there. Save some money. I need some more of that take profit trader money. Alright, gold trade is almost in the green again. Kind of like it. I think we're kind of curling up here off this flag break. Kind kind of like it now. We'll see. We're in 2 contracts. Or someone lived closer to me, we could easily trade together one day a week and go live. Would be PW times 2. Asia session here shortly. Yes. 15 minutes approximately for the Tokyo Open. Just lost 40K in my demo. Stoned. That's funny. So hopefully we can get this gold pop here. Gotta have a little patience with the gold. Hey, Woodchip, what's going on, bud? Gonna pop back to 390. I feel like everyone wants to take out session highs. Boy, it's kind of at a standstill right now. Oh, nice. Yeah, I do know Elena, actually. I can tell you exactly. It is until the end of the month, 4/30. So right there, 83% off. Use code PINE till 4/30/25. If you want to use the 75% off on the option 2s, which is the end of days, or you want the static 10K account, you can use PINE 75. And that goes to 4/21 for the 75% off. Is there any advantage to end a day? Yeah, I mean, it's the trailing is the end of day, so there is definitely advantages to that. Intraday trails you while you're in a trade. Oh, no daily loss limits. Yo, Jim. On the Buellnock, so there's no daily loss limits, and you can trade more contracts. So it's a little easier to pass the evaluations. So like a 50K. So 50K, I'll show you. So the end of day account, so right here, so 50K end of day account, option 2. there's a DLL, daily loss limit, and there's scaling. So they only start you off with like I don't even remember how many they start you off with for contracts. Maybe 2, 1 or 2, up to 7. So there's a scaling plan. The option 1s, the intraday, you can just go right in with 7 contracts. And there's no daily loss limits, so it's just easier to pass these evaluations. But once you get them passed, the end of days are much nicer. Hope that makes sense. I am short. And I'm long gold. Short NASDAQ, long gold. This could spell the end of this evaluation in no time. Yeah, short NASDAQ, long gold's about on this eval. Gold's starting to perk up a little. Oh, I mean, no, we got stopped out. I was looking at my, we got stopped out on gold. I was looking at my P&L down there and I'm like, oh, I'm back to break even. Gold must be popping. Nope. I'm out of the gold trade. Alright. Feel like my platform is stuck here. NASDAQ, I think, is frozen. Need Uncle Mo to push the button. So yeah, I was a little unfortunate on that gold trade. Started to push up there, immediately got rejected. We actually were in profits pretty good there, and was looking for more, possible push to the highs, but boy, it really faked us out on that push up and came crashing back down. So. Spread's doing some wacky things again. Probably should be trading the micros. It's probably a little better spread there. See. Kind of a bull flag too we got going on, which makes me a little nervous. Little bull flag. Looking at someone else's chat, says this looks like a bull flag, and then the next person says also looks like a setup could be the biggest dump of the century. So the very next comment. All right, we got Tokyo opening up here in about a minute. Yeah, this does look like a bull flag, big time. We could easily get stopped out here on this volatility spike here in 1 minute. I would like to be flat for this, for the Open, Tokyo Open, but alright, took one off there. Looking for 50% retracement of that bullish candle. Yeah, the spread is terrible, JP. So I was thinking, like, maybe I should just went in with 20 micros, you know? I bet it looks a little smoother in the micros. Yeah, it's much smoother. I gotta start doing that for the overnight. Get eaten up in commissions, though. They pushing right back up here. Essentially, this is probably going to be a break-even trade if we get stopped out here. Yep, stopped out. So we've tried to let the runner go. I was thinking about pushing. Boy, she's pushing up higher now. Maybe new session highs. Hey JC Trades, what's going on? That was a pretty big spike on that candle. I'm trying to hop in momentum. Not. We'll see what happens. I think we make new session highs here. There it goes. Taking 2 off. I actually took that on funded accounts too, guys. I didn't announce it, I know. I pulled a PW there. 496 across these 3 starter accounts, funded accounts. I actually took that long. I really liked it. So what I like about Top Step X or Bielanox Project X. So when you're on Bielanox Project X and you're in multiple contracts and you try to take off one, even if it's market, then it eliminates them off the brackets. It doesn't do that with Traded 8. I love that feature. Nikkei is at pause. Oh, really? Alright, stopped out a break even on that runner. Got back nearly half what I lost there. I was down on that trade. I ended up going in on my funded futures funded accounts as well, so up 496.80 on those. So not too bad. Up 476 on this eval, down 764 on this eval. That's pretty much what we got going on tonight so far. I ended up going in what did I do? Oh yeah, I went in 10 micros each, so spread was a little bit better on the funded account. Look at that bounce off the VWAP though. 30-point bounce right there, like nothing. So yeah, pretty happy with the start of these funded accounts. This funded account is up to 53,150, so 3,150. I don't know where I'm at with consistency on this account. I'm not even trying to pay attention to that. I'm just trading for 5 days, so we'll see if I'm eligible for a $1,200 payout on this account. I don't know. And these accounts are $1,885 each. But I took daily loss limit on day one on these two accounts, which is why they're not the same as this one, the 161 here. So that's why. Are we chasing in balls to get back in? Yeah, I know. For sure. Let me check my funded futures and see where I'm at on that. So I've traded it for 4 days. So the two My Funded Future starter accounts, the funded ones that are at like 1,800 are slightly over the consistency. But the one that's up to like 3,000, I believe, is good. Yeah, it's still good. So you can see right here. So I just made another 500 on that. So 406, 830, and 1,416. So this one's still under the consistency. This one here is over slightly. So it's just slightly over. So I hit DLL on day one, and I battled back from that. And same with this one too. Same one, same thing. So I gotta build these accounts up a little bit more. Be alright. See if we can get a $3,600 payout with them. That's right, Coach Fred. Screw the consistency. That's exactly kind of the way I've been trading lately. So if I'm in a trade and I keep pushing it, then, you know, so be it. Did DCA in a 50K that had damage, was make or break, paying off so far. Nice. Day 5 top step, Carlos. Beautiful. Requested 1340. Nice. Let's go. I tried to have different strategies, different accounts inside the same firm. Really too easy. I let one ride from the 60s. Oh, nice. You watching the yen design? Yeah, it's kind of like been my thing lately, Carlos. It's why I got these Apex accounts. I've just kind of been building them up. You know, just trading them. You know, I'll worry about it, you know, 10 days from now. 8 days from now, we'll see where we're at. It's kind of what I've been doing. The Take Profit Trader Pro accounts is the ones that I really try to send. And get the daily payouts, you know, and like kind of pay myself on a daily basis. And what I'm trying to do is just focus on the other accounts where I have to trade them 8 to 10 days or even 5 days. You know, I'm just kind of building them up and trading them. Like, if I'm feeling it that day, I'm just going to push the button, you know. So look at the yen chart. I don't know if I can design. I don't know how. I don't know how. I'll get it right here. I got it. There's a yen on Project X Bulenox. Guys are interested in Bulenox. Currently 83% off. Use code PINE. I really appreciate the support of my baby channel. You can use Patrick Whalen's code if you want, but I appreciate you helping me put gas in my Corolla and not buying Patrick Whalen 6 supercar. Appreciate it. I'm just joking. Is this yen? Yeah, I'm in yen. I know Zabak and Black Beauty Machine trades this all the time. I guess you do too, right? Design? Oh, you trade this too, Fred, a little bit? Nice. I gotta get some more Bulenox accounts. I got a bunch of rebills from Bulenox, so I haven't, for 15 bucks, so I haven't upped any. Let's see. Yeah, I got, tomorrow, I have a bunch of Bulenox accounts being activated. Some end of days. I got one end a day and two $15 when they ran the 90% off option ones for evals, so I'll be sending those tomorrow. Yen, Canadian dollar, Swiss franc sometimes. Wild design. And gold. Wow, look at that, guys. That's just nasty. That's nasty. What do we got here? Triple top. $460, $60, $59.50. Whew. Trade FX, but not futures on FX. Yeah. Yeah, that is nasty, complex. I agree. Yeah, that's a pretty crazy pattern there. And it's pretty large too. That's 50, 60 points. The candle size. Alright guys, I think I'm going to call it there. If you guys use Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures, Apex, or Bulanox, and you want to help support my baby channel, use code PINE. You know who you are, who have been using them. I really appreciate you guys using my code. If you guys use Take Profit Trader, all caps on PINE. So PINE, all caps. Yeah, and if you guys use Tradeify, someone else get a Tradeify account the other day, you have to use my link in the default code, which is spring, for me to get credit. So, hey Mo, what's going on, bud? So I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm going to call it there. I will see you guys tomorrow, for sure, at some point. And yeah, trade safe the rest of the night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Smash the like on your way out. Peace. Have a good night, guys. Oh, we want to recap. Down 764, up 476 on these evals, and up 500 on the 3 funded My Funded Future accounts. There's a recap. Subject to change by tomorrow morning, depending on how late I stay up.